Hello everyone, can you hear me? Nice. Yeah, so before we kick off the quarterfinals, I guess let's start from team introduction. So I see there are over 48 teams that have already joined. So till we wait for the other teams to join, maybe let's start from introduction. So is there anyone who's going to be willing to introduce themselves? Let's maybe you guys can raise your hands and we can get you. Or I can call out names if that's the case. All right, so Samuel Kifli, can you hear us? Okay, there is one person who have raised his hand. So Mulawa, yeah, let's start from you. You can unmute yourself and introduce yourself for us. Hello, Mulawa, can you hear us? Team, I'm audible, right?
Hello, can you get me?
Oh, now we can hear you. Now we can hear you.
All right, thank you. My name is Mwan Samuel. I'm a fourth year systems engineering student at the University of Zambia.
Great, great. Thank you, Mulawa. Is there anyone else who's willing to introduce themselves? All right, I see Albert. So let's go to Albert.
All right.
Albert.
Hello, everyone.
Yes. Hello, Albert.
My name is Albert Isufi, a final year student of the University of Knowledge and Technology in Ghana.
I see. Albert from Ghana. Yeah, welcome to the quarterfinals, Albert. Let's move on to Frank then. Frank Makeba. Frank, can you hear us?
Hello, my name is Frank Makeba. I am from Zambia. I'm graduating this year in September at the HNO University of Technology. I was studying computer engineering.
Oh, that's great. Glad to meet you, Frank. Yeah, let's just take two people and we'll kick off the quarterfinals. So, yeah, let me go to Jimmy. Jimmy, if you can hear us, you can unmute yourself and introduce yourself.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. My name is Jimmy. I'm from Kenya, and I'm the CTO, Better Tech AI, but I'm also a final year student completing my degree in September. I took information technology and aspire to be a cloud system software engineer. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimmy. Nice to meet you. And the last person is going to be Ahmed Nule.
So hello guys, hope I'm audible. So I'm Ahmed Nule from Kenya. Yeah, so I'm currently doing software engineering at LX Africa. So I'm doing hard things. I'm happy to have qualified to the quarterfinals and I'm hoping to reach to the semifinals too. Yeah, so it's my honor.
Thank you, Ahmed, and wish you best of luck. So yeah, for other of you, you can introduce yourself in the chat box, write your name, where are you from, and from which university you are from. Yeah, let's do that, and I think we can start with the presentation. So yeah, first of all, I would like to welcome everyone here for making it for the quarterfinals. Like it was, this is really a great success because we have received over 680 projects during the idea submission, and there were more than 4,900 applicants for the registration. So making it to the last 128 teams for this quarterfinal is definitely a major achievement, and I would like to congratulate all of you for this success. Yes, so this session, we basically are going to discuss about the quarterfinals, what's going to happen, and what's expected from you. And also, we'll hear some words from our guest speakers. Yes, so yeah, let's kick it off with this video. Can you hear?
The AI for Impact Hackathon is back for another year. Brought to you by Africa to Silicon Valley. The largest hackathon in Africa. This is your chance to be part of something big. Your chance to explore. Your chance to learn. And your chance to grow. Are you a student at a university or high school in Africa? Do you believe that AI can drive digital transformation and bring change to Africa? Then this hackathon is for you. Register now at hackathon.a2sv.org. If you'd rather do this with your friends, assemble your team.
My name is Ayman Barish.
The team lead.
Franklin Karanzo.
The nighttime programmer.
I'm Abhijagi Satchal.
The debugging heroine.
My name is Loton Angonda.
The fun programmer. Compete for a chance to win from a prize pool of $30,000 and an all-expense-paid trip to Ethiopia.
I will try and advise every single one of you out there around Africa to take this opportunity to participate in the hackathon. Particularly, even if you're not familiar with the AI, they give workshops in the initial days or before the hackathons to familiarize yourself with. You really stand a good chance of winning if you just work hard and try and really solve a real problem. And thank you so much again, A2SV, for the opportunity. It is because of you that today we are running this full startup company.
We seem to be having some technical but one thing's for certain, it will be fun.
All right then. So yeah, this is just to get things start. So in this session, we're going to have, like I mentioned previously, guest speakers. We'll let you know about A2SV. So as you know, this hackathon is organized by A2SV or African Silicon Valley. So without introducing who's organizing it, really, it's not going to be a full presentation, right? So we'll have some A2SV overview and A2SV team intros, and we'll dive into AI for Impact Hackathon. And after that, I will discuss about the rules and the responsibilities, then the grading guideline in which we are going to use to grade you and select the top 32 teams to be part of the semifinal. And lastly, we're going to have a conclusive remark. So, as opening speech, I would like to welcome Yared Ndale, Senior Director of Business Development at Visa. So, yeah, let me give the opportunity for. Hi, team. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. It is really a an honor to be part of this session and to see wonderful youth doing what they do best. And I'm Yared Ndale from Ethiopia, country manager for Visa Ethiopia. And today has been an amazing day. I've been, accompanied by Emery to look at some of the great work that S2V are doing. A2SV, yes, Africa to Silicon Valley.
So you guys are doing a really amazing job, and preparing all these kinds of hackathons all over the continent. Participation coming from 48 countries is amazing, and it's an opportunity for the young people to be able to shine and bring the kind of what do you call their enthusiasm, their creativity into these, and then be able to produce and solve problems in their own countries. The solutions bringing to the people is amazing. So Emre, I really appreciate what you are doing, because we have the talent and a lot of problems to solve, and creating that curiosity and giving the opportunity for the students to be able to do that is an amazing thing that you do. I know you could have done and be comfortable where you can be in Silicon Valley, but coming here and be able to contribute to the continent, to the country is amazing. And thank you all for participating, and I'm really glad that I was part of it, and I promise that I will be also coming often to see the amazing work that you guys are doing. Thank you so much. Have a great one, and I wish you all the best. Thanks.
All right. Thank you, Yari, for this opening speech. And yes, right after this, we're going to have a guest speaker. So Chris Folian is a founder. He's a serial entrepreneur, and he is author and a global business leader. So I believe Chris is here in the meeting. Chris, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Great, great. So yeah, the stage is yours. Let's kick it off.
Okay, thank you. Just to get everybody started, I apologize. It's 1 o'clock or 1:12 a.m. in the morning. So if I do anything like this or I do anything like that, I apologize. But it's I live in California. But to all the innovators and visionaries, welcome to the A2SV quarterfinals hackathon. Congratulations for making it this far. As mentioned, my name is Chris Falai. I'm a serial entrepreneur. I built multi-million-dollar companies all over the world, but quite a few of them have been in Africa, and it's an honor to be here with you and to be your guest speaker. Now, today you will start a remarkable journey. I mean, one that you will not forget and one that will shape the future of Africa. And it is an honor to help launch the A2SV Hackathon with you guys for this quarterfinals. This is an event that displays the spirit of innovation, creativity, and relentless pursuit of excellence. Now, as you delve in to the world of AI in this hackathon, remember the words of Nelson Mandela. It always seems impossible until it's done. Now, these words I've held very close to my heart in developing products and services and software for companies all over the world. And these words should mean something to you. Again, what Nelson Mandela said is, it always seems impossible until it's done. Now, you are going to get it done. That's what you're there for, and that's what you're going to do. The potential of AI tools and models in Africa is huge, and it's a largely untapped industry and largely untapped platform until now. Now, you are the pioneers who will turn the impossible into something possible. You are the ones who will shape Africa AI's future, and you are the future of AI. And in fact, I think AI should stand for Africa intelligence, not artificial intelligence, because you guys are not artificial, you're real, and you are going to create and do something fantastic and amazing. So let's switch AI from artificial intelligence and let's just call it Africa intelligence for now, because that's what you guys are all about. Now, Africa is a continent filled with opportunities and unique challenges. It is those challenges that provide a fertile ground for AI to be groundbreaking and to create groundbreaking solutions. So from improving healthcare accessibility to revolutionizing agriculture and enhancing education, the applications of AI are immense and limitless. Now, your efforts today and throughout this hackathon can lead to transformative changes across the continent. It can uplift companies, communities, governments, countries, and empower individuals to do great and amazing things. And I've been in your shoes before, believe it or not. I've been under the microscope developing platforms for major corporations. I have been sweating with people just around me saying, hey, when is it going to get done? When is that going to get done? I've judged hackathons and I've been in the hot seats myself. So I know how it feels, but there are three things I want to help guide you guys as you develop your amazing AI tools, just like I have in your shoes. I've been in your shoes. Now, the very first thing is I want you to consider working hard and smart. To achieve greatness, you must embrace the dual notion of working hard and smart. Now, what hard work does is it lays the foundation, but smart work accelerates the progress. For example, think about the right algorithm selection. Based on the problem, choose the most suitable algorithm. Should it be, should it be reinforced learning? Should it be supervised learning, unsupervised learning? I mean, think about whatever it is that you're building and what you want it to be. And then you can think about the model architecture, the complexity of that. Should you be using neural networks or should you be using CNN? It's up to you, but make sure you think things through. And you should be, again, work hard and smart at the same time. You also have to remember to focus on the solution for real world problems. You're not trying to pick problems that do not exist and that will not make a change or create a change in your life. What I've always recommended people to do is look at something that you're passionate about. Passion is key. If you're not passionate about something, then you're probably not going to enjoy building it. So find the passion in whatever you're creating and utilize that passion. And remember, as you work hard and smart, high quality work is not about doing many things. It's about doing a few things, but doing excellent in those few things. Number two, you want to start something small, but think big. Now, every monumental achievement ever done started small. Every single one. There's not one on this planet that did not start small. So think small and again, build up on that. As you make these small steps towards an ultimate goal, you will notice that the small steps that you're making ends up being like a ladder where you're learning more and you're improving. In fact, in 1956, John McCarthy coined the term artificial intelligence. And that is considered the birth idea of AI. And that was about 68 years ago. And look at how long it's taken. So 68 years ago, John McCarthy came up with AI, and it's taken us up to this time to actually see that come through. We had to go through different eras. We went through the system era, we went through the machine learning or ML era, we went through the deep learning era. So just think about that. They're tiny, tiny things, but they make a major difference if you think small in the beginning, but have a massive, massive imagination for what you want to build. All starts with small ideas. Everything starts with small ideas. So as you embark on your project, remember that advanced thoughts is key to developing something new. Now, Steve Jobs put it the best way I could ever think of. He said, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones that change the world. So I hope you guys are all crazy. And I'm saying that in a nice way. Because if you're crazy enough to think you can make something new, do something creative, develop something groundbreaking, if your brain is able to think like that, then you possibly will change the world. And as you know, in the realm of AI, precision and quality is paramount. So as you code, test, iterate, strive for excellence. Your dedication to products high quality will set you apart and lay the groundwork for impactful solutions that you develop for the world to see. And I know you're all trying to win some of that 30,000 cash prize. I get it. But please understand that what you're building right now can change Africa. It can change your community. It can change the world. So do not lose sight of that for 1 second. Number 3 is embrace the power of AI. Now, as you know, AI is not just a tool, it's a transformative force. It has the potential to do amazing things all over the world for different unique scenarios. Imagine in Africa where AI is driving diagnostic tools for healthcare, for remote villages. It's helping with agriculture to boost production, and it's increasing education and helping people learn better and faster. That is a future that can be seen with your work. And as you work, keep in mind the importance of collaboration and sharing your knowledge. Be innovative, push yourself as hard as you can, but remain calm and passionate about your idea. Collaborate with different people. No one has ever done anything big or massive by themselves. So look to your other members and see what you can do for them or how you can help them or support them or build up on their ideas. But please, 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 please don't forget, passion is key to developing something great. Now, in closing, I urge you to dream big, work diligently, stay committed to the highest standards possible. The journey may be challenging, which I totally get, but remember the rewards are everlasting. You have the power to redefine Africa as we know it right now. So don't let this opportunity slip and pass you by. Again, I have sat in your shoes. I know how it feels to be under pressure. I know how it feels to develop a product and get everybody else to want to like it. But the best thing I could tell you right now is to be smart, to be diligent, ensure your code is on point. And remember, this is Africa you're doing this for. You're going to redefine the continent, make Africa an amazing continent that everyone will look to as, again, not artificial intelligence, but as Africa intelligence. So you guys are going to bear that name. And remember, I've talked about this several times. You guys may have heard me speak about it, but passion and innovation are the two biggest things you need in order to build anything that's sustainable and that's creative and that can change the world. So make sure you have passion and make sure you do something that's innovative and do something that will change the community you live in and will improve lives. Big thing is to improve lives, because without that, we're nothing. So that's the end of my opening speech and my guest speech. I hope you guys do great stuff. I can't wait to see what you come up with. And again, be diligent with your work. And I'm proud of you already for making it this far. And I can't wait to see the final products that you guys bring. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Chris. It was definitely a great speech. It was a motivational, and definitely many people here have got new insights, some new energy for this hackathon as well. I myself were even motivated. So, yeah, thank you so much for this amazing opening speech. Yes, so
I would love to personally thank Chris because he is in California now. This is almost 1:30 a.m. and he's showing us the resilience of Africa. Thank you so much, Chris. It's always a pleasure to have you.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me. You guys take care. I'm going to bed now. Take care.
All right. Thank you so much, Chris. Yeah. So let's move on to, I guess, the next steps. So let me just give you a little bit overview about A2SV. So since this hackathon is organized by A2SV, definitely you must have heard the word A2SV several times in the announcements, even in the title of the hackathon. So let me just give you a little bit of A2SV, who we are. So we are a non-profit tech academy and an incubator. So we believe that talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not. So we try to provide opportunities for students that doesn't get these opportunities easily. So mostly in Africa, as you know, opportunities don't come easily. But definitely there is a potential in the students and in the youth community that we see. So we believe that talent is everywhere, but opportunities not. So A2SV's main aim is giving opportunity for the youth, the students in Africa, so that they can enhance their potential and produce something good for Africa and transform Africa digitally. So we focus on digital transformation of Africa by providing opportunities for high potential students. So yeah, that's who we are. How do we do it? So basically, A2SV has two ways of education. The first one is going to be the in-person education, and we do have remote education. So later on, the leads of this squad are going to give you deep insight about each type of education. But let me just share you a small insight about. So for the in-person education, what we basically do is we try to partner with universities in Africa, and we provide this in-person education focusing on data structure and algorithm and software development for students of those universities. So as of now, we have partnered with universities in Ethiopia and in Ghana, and we are planning also to expand. So that's the in-person. Moving on to the remote education. Like I said, currently we are operating in Ghana and Ethiopia for the in-person education, but talent is everywhere. So we need to reach out to students in other African countries. So this is where our remote education comes in. So in the remote education, we basically try to mimic what we do in the in-person education, but through remote setting using video conference tools like Google Meet and others. So we have the community. So in A2SV, we do have this community, and we try to provide community education. So first of all, we do this in two ways. The first one is just providing resources for the general community, and also we also have some sessions that we organize so that the community can participate there and get some insights in the two major areas that I've mentioned previously. So after you guys have been part of the community education, then you will make your ways to the remote education and the in-person education. So after finalizing your education at A2SV, we'll also try to facilitate uh, for you guys to get interviews in big tech companies so that you land your dream job or your dream internship. So yeah, this is basically how we do it. As of now, there are lots of people that have passed through the education system and got full-time and internship offers. These are just the three of them. You can definitely go to our website, a2sp.org, and get to see many people who passed through A2SP's education and got these achievements. So our vision is transforming untapped Africa's talent into global innovation. So we do that by providing free 360-degree training to empower students for success. We try to bridge gap between potentials and opportunity. So like I mentioned previously, the main motto is talent is everywhere, but opportunity is not. So we try to create a gap, create a bridge to close this gap. So by providing our students internship with tech giants to ignite real world impact. And we do have community focused projects sparking transformative solutions. So previously I mentioned A2SV's Talent Tech Academy and also an incubator. So we incubate community focused projects that spark transformative solution for the problems of Africa. Yes, so let's just have an introduction with some of the teams that I have mentioned. So for the community education, let me tell you a little bit about the community education. So it's basically the gateway for A2SV. You're going to go to the gate into the community education before you are admitted to the in-person or the remote education. So as of now, we have 1,000 people that have showed interest in the program. This is not the community number. We have, I believe, over 8,000 people that are part of the community. And out of this, 1,000 of them are active and they have showed interest to be part of this program. So we provide sessions based on your skill levels. So we have 3 divisions according to students or anyone's skill level so that we can provide a tailored session for each and everyone. So there could be a person that have no background knowledge of software engineering or programming. There could be also a person that have some knowledge. So in order to provide useful thing for everyone, we have this different division. So we'll also give introduction to basics of data structures and algorithm, and top performers are promoted to in-person and remote education 3 times a year. Yes, that's all about for the community education. For the in-person education, Deputy Head of Academy, Brooke, is going to give us some briefing. I'd like to invite him here. Brooke.
Thank you, Ramnat. I'm Brooke McConnell from A2SV. I'm Deputy Head of Academy for in-person education. So to give you a brief description about what we do in in-person education. Like the in-person education effort has started in around 2019 when our founder and CEO, Ember Varod, decided to teach a few students from Africa top university to give them a chance in big tech companies. It wasn't like this, like very organized. It was like a club effort at first. But after a while, things become more organized. And currently, we are on our 5th generation. So, 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 so. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Sorry for that. Okay. So after that, we have. I think I can continue now. After that process, we have been having generations and generations of students. Okay, sorry for the technical issue. Yes, as I was saying, the in-person education was started at around 2019 when Ember decided to come to one African country and train a group of students. And back then it was like a club effort. It wasn't well organized, structured education. But even with that, we were seeing a lot of potential and a great result that prompt Embre to continue working with such amazing team of students. And currently we're teaching the 5th generation, and we have partnership with 3 Ethiopian universities plus 1 Ghanaian university. And our education program is well structured. We have 1 year of intensive data structures and algorithm training. And with this training, we try to make the students ready for the top tech interviews. By top tech, we have partnership with Google, Bloomberg, and LinkedIn, and other top tech companies. They are our interview partners. So we give the education that's required for them to pass these interviews. And our students were not disappointing. They have been doing a great job on these interviews. And starting from 2023, we have started the second year education program. That is mainly project development. That focus on how to develop a professional and how to solve actual problem using software engineering. And we've been doing that since then, and we're seeing great developers, great problem solvers that are coming out from that education as well. So far, we have trained over 600 students in our in-person education. This includes the current squad, the largest team that we're training, which encompasses about 270 students. And from our previous generation students, we have successfully landed over 60 offers from top tech companies. Like these companies are the most prestigious ones, like Google, LinkedIn, Amazon, and other top tech companies like this. So this could be a brief overview of what we do in the in-person education. Thank you. Bernat.
All right. Thank you, Brooke. So that's all about for the in-person education. Now let's hear from Yared about the remote education. So Yared.
Hello, everyone. My name is Yared, and I am the head of academy for the remote education program at A2SV. So to tell you a little about the remote education program, so in A2SV, the remote education started last year. This year is our second year in the remote education program. And last year, we've had around 7 countries, like in diversity of the students that we have in remote education. But this year we grew and we have more than 20 countries of students. And from this, 16 of them are in Africa and 6 are outside of Africa, but African students still. So in the remote education program, it's pretty much the same. And for the in-person education, what we do, we have 2 years. First year is going to be the education on data structures and algorithms. And on the second year, it's going to be based on project development. The second year is an optional session. So you can either join the second year or not. So in the first year training, this year we're training more than 90 students. And this remote education is going to be the option for most of you guys because you are not in Ethiopia or Ghana. We only have in-person education in those countries. So you can join the remote education. And to answer a question of how you're going to be able to join the remote education program, the next year we're going to start the G6 remote education cohort, and you can be part of that. And if you have, like, we're going to provide more details on how you can be part of our remote education program at A2SV. And if you have any questions, you can reach out to us through the community coordinators on the hackathon, or you can find contact to reach us out on our website. So Bamnet, that's all for the remote education program. Thank you. And if you have any questions now, I'd be happy to answer. Yes, Philemon. Oh, my bad, it's Philemon.
Oh, sorry, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, okay, sorry. Maybe I didn't listen from the beginning, but can you please tell me, are the fees to be paid in order to join the remote education?
No, A2SV education is completely free. You don't have to pay anything.
All right.
We just want you to be interested and dedicated to be part of our education program.
All right, thank you.
All right. Thank you, Eric. But it was focused on generative AI. But in this year, we're going to focus more on the general AI. So this includes, of course, the generative AI, but you are not limited to just using generative AI. You can also explore other fields of AI. The limitation is great. So you can just explore any kind of solutions that utilizes AI to solve problems across various sectors. So why AI? First of all, AI stands at the forefront of technology innovation. As you know, at these times, almost everything is transferring to AI, and most of the executions, most of the tasks that were done by other systems are now being transferred to AI. And it's a versatile tool for addressing wide range of challenges that cannot be easily solved by normal programming steps. And it has applications across various sectors and offers a transformative solution. So basically, these are the main four reasons why we chose AI to be the theme of the hackathon. And the goal of this hackathon is fostering creativity and solution. So you guys are going to create a solution for problems that you see in your community through a creative way. So that basically fosters creativity and solutions. We try to promote transformative AI solutions. As you know, since AI is going to be really powerful, Africa should not lag. So we try to promote the transformative AI solution in Africa through your projects. And lastly, enhance connection among African communities. So just by hearing the introductions, there are many students and recent graduates from different countries of Africa. So we try to enhance this connection among the communities through this hackathon. So yeah, let me start to discuss about the schedules and the formats. So yeah, as you have been part of it, the workshops were between July 13 and 17. We have provided workshop on different topics using LLMs, how to prepare pitch decks, how to collaborate on a project, UI, UX, styling, and lastly, the hackathon dynamics. So we have provided these workshops starting from July 3rd, 13 to 17. And now we are at the quarterfinals. So the quarterfinals has officially been kicked off today, starting from 11 a.m. So it will last till July 21. So the quarterfinal will be from July 19 to July 21. And the selected top 32 teams from the pool of 128 teams will get the chance to be part of the semifinals, which will start a week after the quarterfinals is concluded. So the semifinals is going to last for almost 6 weeks. You guys will get the chance to work on the projects that you have started during the quarterfinals and put more effort, more time to make them usable by the public during these 6 weeks. And from these top 32 teams, the ones that are going to make it to the grand finale, these top 8 teams, are going to be flown to Ethiopia to compete for a total prize pool of 30,000. So the grand finale is going to be conducted starting from July 21 till July 26. So yeah, basically, this is the schedules. When we dive into the quarterfinals, uh, let me just give you a little bit overview of the quarterfinals. So today, what are we going to do? We're going to have a mentoring introduction. So maybe if you guys haven't checked your email or your calendar, please check that now. Right after this meeting, right after this kickoff is concluded, we have already set out meetings with your mentors, with your coordinators, to have a short introduction with them, so that you can like get to know who's mentoring you, and also your mentors will get to know who they are going to mentor. So it's not going to be a long session, the one that you are going to have right after this meeting. So by the way, as a reminder, if you haven't seen this meeting invitation in your calendar, make sure to check your email. So we have sent an email for every team leaders. So if you are team members, contact your team leader to check out their emails and add you to the meeting. So we're going to have this introduction right after this call, and you'll start to hack. And the first checkpoint submission is going to be today. We're going to have 3 checkpoints today, Saturday, and the last day, which will include the final deliverables. So Saturday, most of the time is going to be yours. You will hack all days. You'll sync with mentors, and also you'll have a checkpoint submission. By the way, one thing that I forgot to mention on this first day, at 7 p.m. there is a session for you guys to join. It will last just most probably for 30 minutes. We'll explain the next day step. So for now, for the first checkpoint, your mentors will get to you to contact you, and they'll explain the first checkpoint. They will do the same thing for the second and for the third one, but for the second checkpoint, we'll have also an official discussion today at 7 p.m. in East African time. So I believe you guys have already the calendar invitation. We'll also add the team leads to this calendar invitation so that all of you can be part of it. So make sure to attend all of these meetings, because it's crucial for you guys to know what to expect so that you can submit the right product or the right output that we are expecting from you. So same thing goes for Saturday. You're going to hack all day, sync with mentors and checkpoint submission. And we'll also have a briefing on Saturday, 7 p.m. about the final deliverables. The last day is going to be presentation preparation. You'll also have some time to continue your hacking, but you'll submit your final deliverables by 3 p.m. in East African time on the last day. So some of your time will definitely be consumed by pitch deck preparation and rehearsals. So you'll finalize the project submission, and there will be a pitch and demo presentation, which will start on Sunday, starting from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you're going to send out the schedules shortly, most probably today, if not tomorrow, about your final presentation. And you're going to present from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. based on your schedule. And in parallel with that, we'll also have an experience session. So I just want to emphasize that these 2 sessions are going to be conducted in parallel. So once you are done presenting your project, you will join the experience session. And in the experience session, like, you'll tell us what you have done during this hackathon. So this will be on Sunday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. in parallel with the pitch and the demo presentation. And on the next day, we'll announce our top 32 teams who are going to be the finalists during the closing ceremony. So yeah, moving on to the semifinals. It will take place from July 18 to September 6. There will be ongoing support from mentors. So for the entire 6 weeks, you'll get advisors that are going to be assigned to your projects. And you'll get a continuous feedback from the judges. So we'll have experts in your category. Let's say you are working in agriculture project, then we'll create a session in which you'll get to meet with experts in the respective area that you are trying to solve a problem. And the grand finale is going to take place starting from September 21 to 26. Top 8 finalist teams are going to be flown to Ethiopia. It's going to be all expense paid in-person event. You don't have to spend any kind of money. Everything will be covered by A2SV, and you'll be presenting projects to distinguished juries. So we'll announce the jury members later on as well. That one is going to be definitely exciting. So roles and responsibilities. So try to communicate early with mentors. So immediately, guys, immediately after this session, mentors are going to reach out to you. So be responsive. Most probably they are going to reach out to you through WhatsApp calls or direct calls. So make sure to answer those calls and communicate with your mentors and coordinators. Submit your project plans and materials on time. Show progress throughout the quarterfinals. Follow the hackathon guideline and requirement in which you will find in the rules and guidelines topic of the Telegram and WhatsApp group, and act professionally, of course, and foster a positive and inclusive environment. For the grading guidelines, we'll send out details on how these gradings are going to be done. But to just give you small highlights, we're going to see your presentation and your communication during the presentation. So clarity of your presentation, and if you answer a challenging question that is going to be brought to you by the judges. We're going to see the innovations. So we're going to see both the idea and the way you executed those ideas. So innovation will include both of your ideas and the way you executed it, the impact it will have on Africa, so the impact of your project, and the technical implementation. We'll see the design. It has to be like aesthetically beautiful and easy to navigate if you are producing a software. We'll see the quality of code. So make sure to follow best practice of coding, and we'll see AI usage. So as you know, the hackathon is AI for Impact. So definitely AI is going to be part of it already. Your projects have been selected by evaluating that. So we'll see how you have implemented those AI related stuffs. So going back to the prizes, the winner of this hackathon will get 10,000. The runner-up is going to get 6,000 and 4,000 respectively. So second place for 6,000 and third place for 4,000. So beside these top three teams, we also have tracks. So in each track, we're going to have an award of 2,500 for each track. Just to go over each track, base technical implementation award, we have most potential for positive change award, base user experience award, and cross-domain collaboration award. So you can get the details from the website. So like make sure to implement your project so that you have higher chance of winning in these prize tracks. Yes, so these are the price tracks. Yeah, let's move on to the Q&A. If you guys have any question till now, maybe I'll give chances for 2 or 3 people since 12 p.m. is nearing and your mentors will start reaching out to you starting from 12 p.m. I'll just give a chance for 2 or 3 people. Okay, yeah, I've seen 3 people, Sani, Minta, and Mwelawa. I'll ask question. I'll accept question from them, and we can go to the conclusive remark. So let's start with Sani.
Thank you. So my question is, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, we
so
can.
the invitation that we are accepted only sent for me, but for others team members, it's only that thought that they are failed, but I accept that I am passed. So does that mean we are failed or we are still passed? But I've seen my name on the winner of 2024 quarterfinal. So I think we are still in the quarterfinal.
Yes. So I think the reason for that is you guys have registered twice as a team and as individual. That could be the reason. But if the team lead have received this acceptance email, all of the team members have passed, and they can continue moving forward. All right. Thank you, Sani. Moving on to Minta.
Okay, thank you very much. I want to find out with the quarterfinal track, when you were sharing the screen, you made mention of we will be doing presentation on the Sunday, and I want to know what the Sunday, are we going to be looking at the technical implementation of the code, or we can just use the wireframing and explain our concept, or what exactly are you going to be looking at for on Sunday?
I see. Yeah. So, Minta, as you know, this is going to be a competition. So, if you just show a wireframe and just explain your idea, but there is another team who have already implemented their idea and finalized that, definitely they will get advantage. So, producing the prototype is definitely a plus. So, during the presentation, you'll present your idea and also demo. So, the demo part, I believe it would be really impactful if you guys develop the prototype. It doesn't have to be deployed. You can show it from your local machine. It doesn't have to be deployed, but you definitely need to have a prototype. All right, thank you, Minta. Moving on to Mulewa.
My question was similar to Mita's. It was about the product that we are making. Does it have to be a complete product?
Could you repeat that question? Like your voice was not clear. The prototype
Can you
is not
give
just sorry guys. So to answer the question on the chat box, the prototype is not the Figma design. It's the implementation of the web or the mobile app that you are going to build. Continue. Sorry for the interruption.
Oh, all right. Thank you. I had the same question.
Okay, well, that was the question. All right. In that case, we have addressed it. Let's move on to Frank Makeba.
Okay, like I think my question has been answered. It was on the issue of the type of how we are going to present, but you have answered.
All right. Great. Thank you, Frank. Moving on to Rashid. Rashid, can you hear us? Okay. In that case, okay, Rashid.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Rashid.
My question is, while I was registering my team members, so we were unable to get in contact with one of our team members. So, but we move on to the registration while leaving one of the team member. But after the registration, we got to get her contacted, and she later joined the team. So my question is, are we to register so that we can add her to the submission, the registration, or how are we going to do that?
All right. So if you have like new team members or team member that you are going to replace, we have already sent out form for the team leaders if they are going to add a new member or if they are going to replace a new member. So make sure your team leader submit that form and the new team members are going to be reflected on the first checkpoint. So on the first checkpoint,
Sir, we are not replacing her. She later joined us. So after we did the
yeah,
registration.
as long as you are you don't exceed the size of 5 team members, you can add new members. But first of all, fill out the form that we have already sent out for leaders. So your team leader must fill out that form.
I'm actually the team leader. So that means we don't need to get her added to the team again.
It will be like once the team leader fills out that form, the new member will be added to the team and it will start to work on the projects officially.
We are already 5 in the group, actually. We're already 5 in the team.
Sorry?
We are already 5 in the team.
Oh, you already find it. All right. Yeah. Okay. That's also work. For details, I think you already have my WhatsApp, so you can directly contact me and I'll explain it more for
Okay,
you.
no problem. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So yeah, guys, since we are reaching the 12 p.m. remark, let's conclude our session by closing remark from Emre Varol, the CEO and founder of A2SV. Emre.
Thank you very much, Beamnet. I'm going to keep it short and sweet, team. So the energy is amazing. We have such great people from all over the continent who are ready to hack for the next 2.5 days and bring something together that is going to show us the potential of the idea. So, yes, many things that we have covered. Our expectation here is not something that is fully functional, team. However, building something that is functional is a huge plus. Remember, at the end of the day, we have only 32 seats for the semifinals. And if other teams are making more progress and their products are more ready, then obviously this is going to be a plus for those. So remember this. In this competition, there is no loser, guys. So some people, great ideas, they couldn't make to the quarterfinals. It doesn't mean that they are not great people. It doesn't mean that those ideas do not have potential. It's just because we have limited resources. And with these limited resources, we try to do our best for you. And during the quarterfinals, you will be supported by your coordinator, mentor, And if anything comes, please feel free to reach out to our organization team. We are here to support. Hopefully, we are going to ignite the fire of innovation with the help of power of AI, and we will do great things for this lovely continent. I wish every one of you guys best of luck, and please remember our limits are way beyond where we think they are. So the moment that you feel like you are giving up, always remember this. You still have more juice, you can do more. So push more for yourself to get a seat in the semifinals. Push more for your team because your teammates also deserve to be there. Push more for your country, push more for your continent. Let's do our best. We will be available this weekend as well. So last week, this has been 7 days week, sorry, 7 work days week for us. And I know this is challenging, but remember, no pain, no gain. So let's hit our boundaries and let's bring innovation for this continent. Thank you very much, everyone. See you soon.
Yes. So thank you, Emre. As last point, right after this session, your mentors are waiting you in the meetings that we have already created and sent out to your team leader. So make sure to attend those introductory meetings. Also, your mentors are going to reach out to you through WhatsApp, email. So like try to consistently check out these communication channels. Yeah, best of lucks for everyone. And I hope to see many of you in the semifinals. Thank you and goodbye.
Thank you very much. We are very appreciative. Thank you.